Interesting. Let's see if it works. It's live. Okay. Whoa. Who you gonna call right now? It works. Okay. Right now. Whoa, something super trippy just happened. Like Zoom and Facebook just did a thing and it's different. Hey, William. It's all different. I knew it was going to happen one of these nights where I would just be sitting here and casually going, "Oh no, what do I do now?" But I followed prompts and I'm still here. So, I feel good about things. Good evening. What's going on? What's going on? So it is Sunday night, and I am seeing that's interesting. I'm cool with it if you're cool with it. I just saw wow, check it out. Hey, Rob Morocco's watching. Hi, Melanie Demore. I'm seeing what do you call it? Subtitles. What's up with that? Carol, think of Carol, laugh, don't cry. I don't know, that's a Think of Laura song. But Carol, there's your song! Ah, okay, hell, I gotta get back. I'm telling you, I need because I have my fuzzy socks on. You guys, hey Bill, hey Julie. Julie, loose in the house, loose in the house, loose in the house. Julie Loose. What? Good evening, everybody. Patty's here. Everybody's here. The crew is here. Mama Grace, where are you? But do you see the subtitles or is it just me? I feel like I'm. Hey, Carl's here too. So, someone tell me. Because all of a sudden, Zoom took over what Facebook used to do. Think of Carol, laugh, don't cry. That's it until I come up with the next one. What a weekend. I mean, like what a Wednesday, what a Thursday, what a Friday, what a Saturday, what a Sunday. And now there are 11 of you here and it's all good. You see the subtitles? What are they? I wonder if they spell my name right. Jenna Mammina. I don't think so. I don't know how to. And I see I just froze. Did I freeze? I always feel like I don't know what I chose, but I'll unchoose it later. I think if I go back now and unchoose something, I might lose y'all, so I don't want to do that. So anyway, yeah. Tomorrow morning we'll be meandering a bit. Tomorrow night meditation, but this weekend, Mama Grace is here. Okay, it's all good. No freeze. That was just me waiting. Oh, so you don't see subtitles? Are you being funny, William? Friday night, a gig with David Lom. Saturday morning, we're we're in Idlewild, California. Saturday night, we're in Queens listening to Manhattan stories. And there's always my friend. I'm telling you. like Rob said, Guinness Book right here for this helium balloon. It's going to be a month. This week will be a month. Yep. All right. Well, it's Sunday and it's all about the square table, even though it's more like a rectangular type table, longer so we can all sit around it and chat. And I have someone on that is just so cool and such a delightful few minutes we had together. I don't know why there are subtitles. I have no idea how I even got here because it was maybe, it was a totally new way to get here. Facebook warned me that it was going to happen. Zoom just took it and ran with it. But I worked a lot today. I'm changing the subject because I'm a little like, I hope it's all gonna. You're here, but you're seeing these subtitles. I'm sorry. I don't know. How does that happen? That reminds me of when Lillian was barking and I was voice texting. What? What? So it didn't get that thing. Okay. Musicians Square Table. And I worked on graphics today and we'll be working on them tomorrow some more. And we worked on the website. Okay. Thank you, you Canadians way up there. How's your 70-degree weather? We had 60 today. 57, but who's counting? So the Patreon page, $11.11. If you love the show and you want to support it, $11.11 a month or $111.11 a month. Or the Venmo page or the PayPal page. But Patreon, what's cool about Patreon is this week especially, I will be uploading new videos. So people that you've seen and heard on the show, and you go, oh yeah, he comes on, I know all about him. No, because I asked. It snowed. It's supposed to snow here tomorrow. Yep. It snowed. Did it really? Poor Zoe. Oh. So anyway, the Patreon page for you people that are on Patreon, thank you. And that's for a different thing. But anyway, new interviews will be uploaded this week, and we are having a new interview tonight. William Lindemann turned me on to this person, and I am so happy that he did because you guys are in for a treat. I love his name. We got to hang for a second. He looks totally different than the 3D photo, but he's super awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest tonight, Benton Parker. There he is.
Good evening.
Hey there.
How's it going?
It's going great. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Thank you
Are
for
you?
having me on.
Oh yeah, no, I'm psyched. Are you on a porch?
I am on a porch. Yeah, I'm on my back porch.
Nice.
This is where the magic happens right here.
Far out. Tell us about this porch and where the porch is. Not, you don't have to say exactly, but just give us an idea where you are.
Yeah, it is in Memphis, Tennessee, in the Midtown area, like right off the square.
And how
It's
long have you been there?
We have been here. I've been in Memphis for about 6 years now, but we've only been in this house since August.
And when you say we,
Yes, we would be myself and my two roommates, John Hay and Jad Kadora, and they are both guitarists on the scene.
Jad Cadoro,
Kadora.
Cadora. And
Mhm.
so you knew each other before? Did you answer an ad like who wants to live together and play music or?
So I knew Jad from college. We both Jad. I knew Jad from college. We went to college together, and Jad knew John from touring with a guy named John Namath. So there's John Hay, the guitarist, and John Namath, who's a blues singer and harmonica player,
Hmm.
and he's based here in town. Mhm.
Where did you go to college?
I went to Rhodes College, also in Memphis.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you grew up near Memphis?
Yeah, I lived in the Jackson, Mississippi area. I was born in Jackson, and then I grew up in a couple of cities around the Metro Jackson area.
Do you mind me saying something?
Go for it. Sure show.
You don't sound like you're from Mississippi.
I know I have a very neutral accent.
Oh, I heard it right there. Say it again.
Accent.
Accent.
Little accent. It
Accent.
comes out. Yeah, it comes out here and there.
So does it come out like, does it come out if you, I don't know what you do, if you imbibe in certain things?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If I've had a few drinks or if I've been hanging out with my family a lot, it usually comes out a little bit more.
So your family has it, is less neutral than you are?
Yes, I would say in general. I have four older sisters,
Yeah,
and
I heard about
some,
that. Four older
yeah,
sisters. And you're the baby of five.
yes, that's right. Yeah, the baby boy. That's always been the yeah.
Four older sisters. What's the age, what's the difference between all four of you?
The between the oldest one and myself, it's about 10 years, and then everyone's about 2 or so years apart. Yeah, give or take. Mhm.
And
Yeah.
they live near you.
They do, yeah. They all kind of live in the South. The oldest one lives in Atlanta, Georgia. The next oldest lives in Mississippi, real close to my parents, and then Charlottesville, Virginia, and Nashville, Tennessee.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great. It's nice. It's kind of. I feel like everyone got to like go out and explore and find their city. Like where everyone has ended up, it makes sense for everybody, just in terms of their personality and the feel of the city. Yeah.
And is it, someone's asking me a question. I don't
hmm
know. I have to ask him.
Ask away.
They want to know how old you are.
I am 25,
25.
25 years old. Yes.
I think you're, no, Miles is 24. Okay. Benton, how did you get the name Benton Parker?
It's a family name. I'm actually a junior. So my dad is Benton Clay Parker. Sorry. My dad is Benton Clay Parker, but he goes by Clay and I go by Benton
And how would your father say his name?
Clay.
I know, but how would he say
But
it?
he'd say my name is Clay Parker.
Clay Parker?
Clay Parker. Yeah. Something like that, somewhere around there.
So where'd the music come from?
It has been something that I have always been really interested in, singing in particular. It's something that just has always really caught me. When I was really young, maybe 3 or 4, we came up to Memphis. Actually, we came and visited Graceland, and I just thought, yeah, right. I mean, I'm 4 years old and I see Elvis Presley, and I'm like, this is the coolest thing that ever has been and ever will be. I'm just like blown away by this guy. We're in the gift shop and I'm like begging my mom to get the CDs and stuff. We'd drive home and I'd be like, I'd be singing Blue Suede Shoes in the back, but I'd be saying Blue Suede Shoes.
Loose
So I was
mate.
2, yeah, I was a little 4-year-old singing Blue Suede Shoes.
So no, like no family inspiration in music.
My mom's dad was in his church choir, um, and my dad played the cornet in high school. But yeah, that's it.
There was no like porch session happening at your house.
No, it really was just kind of my own thing. I just knew I really liked it and that I felt uh, like I could really do it and be really good at it. And I just enjoyed it. I really
Ah.
got something out of it.
So what have you done?
I have sang my whole life, been in a bunch of choirs um, growing up and in college as well. And I've written some of my own stuff as well. And you know, right before pandemic hit, uh, and I had been in a couple of bands too and done some shows. And right before pandemic hit, I feel like I had really positioned myself to start to break out onto the blues scene here in Memphis. And I mean, pandemic hit, you know, and I just had to take the punch and roll with it and think, what can I do to try and still advance myself as much as I can without being able to actually like put myself out there. Um, so I just started practicing like crazy and writing songs, and trying to get my act together, learning songs, learning a bunch of songs, and watching other live performances, and trying to dig into figure out my own sound, but also figure out what it is about these other guys that makes their sound or their performance so captivating. Like what are they really selling here, and how are they doing it? What techniques are they employing? Um, and like how are they letting themselves and their personalities kind of shine through in
So
what
you're
it is that they're doing?
studying mostly video and you
Sure, yeah, and live performance too. I mean, Memphis has been opening up a bit more and more, and you know, there's definitely still like social distancing in place, and there are precautions and stuff, but it it has been kind of nice to see people starting to get shows again. You know,
that's
um, yeah, it is. It's nice, especially for, a lot of my friends here in town too are getting gigs, and myself included. It's like it's just nice. It's nice to see everyone starting to get back out again and be able to do what they love and do their job. It's the
you and your housemates, do you I have to just do this really quick. Turn off
yeah,
all alarms. Is she gonna listen to me? Turn off all alarms. Um, do you guys play together?
absolutely, yeah,
Play,
definitely.
I mean, do you play out together?
Sure. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if we're gonna play, it's gonna be with each other. It's nice. We've established a friend group of maybe 8 or 9 of us, and each of us kind of does their own thing, and it works well because we know different. There's like 2 drummers, 2 bassists, um, 3 really solid guitarists, and uh, you know, everyone sings at least to an extent. You know, there's like 3 or 4 of us that are trying to get really serious about fronting a band. But yeah, so it's nice. Everyone we can put a band together on any night of the week and be
So if
able
someone
to.
says I need a band for tomorrow night, you call.
Sure.
Whoever answers first gets the gig.
Right. Yeah, something like
But
that.
do you
Yeah.
guys actually, okay, so you're 25 years old. So now I have
Hmm.
questions. Do you actually make you and I talked on the phone today. Is
Yeah.
that unusual for you to talk?
No, that's totally a valid question. No, I enjoy a good phone call for sure. I think it's a great way to do it. I think that it's something that people my age and especially younger are not comfortable with in a way. Like I think that they're kind of turned off to the idea of having to talk to someone on the phone.
I gotta make a phone call.
Yeah, right. Or just like, oh, incoming call from, blah blah blah.
Do you text?
Sure. Yeah, definitely. I'll text.
Do you do you message on Instagram?
Sure. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I'll message on
Like,
it.
are there
I like
people that you communicate with just solely on Instagram through text?
yeah, sure. I'm big into the memes nowadays. I love a good meme. And I'll send memes on Instagram to my friends. That's a common form of communication.
And how do you, so you have you recorded?
Sure. In fact, we have recorded um the first 3 episodes of a series that a band in town, which is comprised of 3 of my good friends in this friend group that I was just talking to you about. Um, they have a band called the Blue Dreamers, and they back a guy in town named John Namath. He's the blues harmonica guy that I was
You
telling you
guys,
about.
we know who Joe Namath is. I don't
Yeah.
know who John Namath is yet. And that's just because I just don't, I'm mostly more into jazz and
Hmm.
other stuff, but
Hmm.
I totally respect. So John Namath. Okay.
John Namath, he is so awesome. So I just put in the I Facebook wasn't letting me log on for some reason, but I just put in the Zoom chat. I put a link to his website.
Facebook is doing something really weird tonight. I mean, right when I said goodbye to you to go
Hmm.
on live,
Hmm.
it it did this whole 360 switch on me, and I'm like sitting there going, I'm not quite sure how to get where I always go. It
Yeah.
so it keeps doing these weird things. Okay, so let's go there real quick. You didn't have a Facebook page before today.
No, I did it. I know, I did it. I didn't have one.
I'm like, just
Got me.
put it on your Facebook page, and then I go to your Facebook.
I'm like,
Guess
duh.
who his one friend is?
It would
You
be
become
you.
famous, dude.
Yeah,
Please let me open for you, or you open for me, and then we can go back and forth. But I can say I was your very first friend on Facebook.
exactly. Yeah, that's a big, claim
What?
to fame.
Because you just don't do Facebook?
Yeah, I had one for a while and I was trying to like wean myself off of social media during the pandemic
Hmm.
just because I feel like it's really
Really? Wow.
I know. Right.
Disciplined.
Yeah, just trying, really trying to like buckle in, and it was kind of geared towards the music thing. Like I was just trying to think like what what other ways could I free up more time in my day-to-day life and like find little pockets of hours here and there that I could dedicate towards just making myself better or working towards putting my thing together. So yeah, I just saw social media like I could back off it a little bit.
We all could, but then there wouldn't be 11:11 with Jenna. So
Exactly.
I'm not going to back off on that part. But I get it. I have times where I go, okay, put it down.
Hmm.
So, but you have a regular, I'm not going to say 9 to 5.
Yes.
You have,
It's 8 to 5 actually.
you have a regular 8 to 5
Hmm.
job.
I do. Yes, I have a day job. I work remotely as a software developer at FedEx.
Did you work remotely before?
Well, before I got the software developer job, I was working at a restaurant, and then that got shut down for obvious reasons. And then I was kind of just left thinking like, oh my gosh, what can I do? And then I took a class and I ended up landing the job. So it was pretty awesome how it worked out. But we spent about a month in person at a different facility than the FedEx facility. And then we've just been working from home ever since.
And do you think that's how it will be?
Yes. Yeah. I don't foresee us going back into the office anytime soon. I don't think it's going to happen.
Like, do you think they'll even ever have you going back into the office?
That's such a good question. I don't know. I guess it depends how long I stay with them. Like, is it going to be like in a year they're going to have people come back into the office, or like are they just going to make the software developer position remote, period, just for all, across all departments and all branches of FedEx? Like, I don't know. I don't know what their plan is, and I don't think they know either. So
That
everyone's just kind of trying to figure it out.
and your housemates, there are three of you.
Yes. Hmm.
Do you do you guys do you share meals? Do you like barbecue in the back and hang out? And I don't know. I'm just curious what this is. And is it affordable in Memphis
Oh yeah,
as an artist?
definitely.
Good.
I think that's one of the big selling points of the city, is that it is a pretty affordable to live in. I mean, I'm in a I'm in like the thick of it right here, and my rent is 500 a month.
Wow.
Yeah,
So when you
it's
say
great.
the thick of it, can you just walk out the door and go a few blocks and you're right in it?
Right. Yeah, exactly. And then, Memphis is interesting. It's like kind of spread out a little bit. It was built, there are a couple of main streets that run from downtown. Like the border of the Mississippi River runs along downtown, and that's the west edge of Memphis. And then everything else, just like there are a couple of main roads that branch from the river from downtown Memphis, like all the way out east to some other cities out east. So it was kind of built like spread out a little bit, um, which is nice. And we're in a part of town where like everything is very reachable either way. If we want to go downtown or to East Memphis,
Oh,
um, yeah, it's
you have a
convenient.
car?
I do have a car. Yeah, I have a big old Yukon XL. That was my mom's, so she could haul all five of us around back in the day.
And I said that I asked you nicely to please turn off all alarms. Please.
She's just
Okay.
not having
All
it.
your alarms have been
Oh,
turned off.
now she wants to listen.
This doesn't listen.
Hmm.
You ride a bike?
Oh, great question. I have a bike.
He says all my questions are great, you guys.
You're full of them. You're full of the good
Oh, dude.
ones.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's your thing, right? Like it's your show.
No, yes, he is. Rob Morocco, a friend from Canada. So right now there are people on from Canada,
Nice.
Michigan, Illinois, California, New York, New
Yeah,
Jersey. Yeah,
nice.
yeah. And William Lindemann, who you have met. Have
Yes.
you actually seen him in person?
No, not face to face.
Oh.
Yeah, but we have spoken over the phone.
He uploads all these shows onto YouTube.
Yeah, he was telling me that. That's good for you, Bill. That's a great
Yeah,
service. It's very
he's
kind.
like, hey, oh, California, Southern California,
Nice.
Central California, and Northern California.
Hey, there you
And
go.
then whoever sees it later. And if any
Yeah.
of your friends, is your mom on? Does your mom do Facebook?
Oh, maybe. She's probably asleep by now. She's a early sleeper. Her and my dad.
So you're on the porch.
Yes.
You said this is where the magic happens.
This is where the magic happens right here.
Can we hear any of the magic? You like doing a song or
I wish that John Hay were here to accompany me, and he was going to be here, but they have a show in Alabama. They have a show in Montgomery, Alabama tonight. Randomly enough, they went with John Namath.
oh
Um,
yeah, he wants to go. Rob wants to go to Beale and Union Avenue, like in Mark Cohen's song.
yeah, you should.
Memphis. Yeah, good song. Um,
Exactly.
okay, so you have to come back.
Yes, gotta come back.
And there are many ways to come back. I have Thursday nights, I do what's called Conversations with the Creatives,
Mm,
where people come on and we do this. I love Sunday nights because it's music. I like having musicians on. So I'm inviting you now to tell your friends, hey, next Sunday night, let's jump on the show. And it's not about performing, it's about talking about like what you did. You focused on learning about your music and developing your craft during COVID.
yeah.
And I love hearing what people are doing. I've been in this business a long time. Okay, question. When you do your recordings, will you actually make a CD?
Will how do you mean? Like, will I have a compiled body of work that I'm like
Will you have a
releasing as an
disc?
album?
Will you
Like
make,
a hard copy disc?
will you make a disc or will you make a vinyl or will you just drop it one by one?
My That's what I was originally thinking, and maybe not even one by one, but maybe like in threes. I think that, yeah, this is something that I've discussed with my roommate Jad. We feel like the general like landscape of music consumption has moved very digital, and it's kind of single oriented right now. Like I feel like we're kind of back in a little bit of a single wave, or like an age of singles, or like 45s, if you want to say, whatever, like the two
You know what
side.
that is?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we have a bunch of vinyls inside.
Hey, do you know what this is?
Let's see it. Yeah. Yeah.
You know how to
Oh,
use one?
rotor phone.
Do you know how to use one?
Yeah, you go. you pick the number that you want, right? And then you
What do you what do you guys what about the hashtag? There's a hashtag on a phone.
Yeah, right. What's that for? You can't tag anyone with that thing.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Are you a big hashtagger?
A hashtagger. I enjoy a good hashtag. I like to be clever with my hashtags if I'm going to use one though. Like I like to think it out. I'm a calculated guy.
Okay, so I'm gonna find you on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Find me. I am Benton 910. I think you're going to be upset with it though.
Dude, am I gonna like See, I'm from Benton Harbor, Michigan.
Oh, wow.
So when William first said Benton Parker, I'm like, what? Benton 910?
That's the one. That is me.
Benton Parker.
Yes.
I'm
That is
following.
he.
I'm now following.
Follow.
Now,
Follow
why
me.
would I be zero posts?
I told you. I
Wait,
didn't promise
wait,
you
wait, wait, wait,
anything. I
wait.
told
You
you.
have, okay, you have zero posts,
Yes.
but you have 793 followers,
Yes.
and you have
Indeed.
1,249 following you. All right, I'm doing something wrong here because I post like every other day. All right, teach me something now about
the
how does that?
secret the secret is in the memes. You have to chase down the good memes.
What the meme like those little? No, that's a GIF. What's a meme?
Sure, a GIF. I feel like a GIF kind of falls under the meme umbrella. This is great. I love that we're talking about memes right now. This is
Thank
hilarious.
you. Teach us.
Yes, no, okay. A meme is a funny picture with a caption, and the caption is supposed to relate what's happening in the picture to a circumstance that you might find yourself in real life. So it could be like a picture of a scared puppy, and it'd be like me when my mom calls me by my full name, or something like that.
Oh, and you would say that. You'd
Yes,
say,
right.
"This is what I look like when my mom." So I could send you a couple My dog, you guys tonight. Did you see what Lillian did? Oh my goodness, you guys, Lillian. We went on like a 2 hour walk. She
Hmm.
played. Did everything crazy, crazy, crazy. You heard her earlier.
Yeah.
She came home. She was a wild woman.
Mm.
She ran into my mom's bathroom and did the toilet paper down the thing and ripped it all up. And I did a reel on Instagram. I don't even know what a reel is. I did a reel. Oh, wait. I didn't want to cancel. Wait. So now I'm following you, I think. I'm following you. Okay. So I go to my page. I post, oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, so people are following, but I get like 40 and you have no posts.
However many.
So wait a second, if you don't have any posts,
Yes.
where do you post your memes?
I share them, and so I like direct message them to people. I know. I know. It goes deep.
I'm gonna have to hire you to just give me a couple of tutoring lessons on this whole because I don't know how to because I'm trying to get this show out more in the world because like this show right now
Mhm.
is really cool. And
Yeah.
there are people here that I know believe it's really cool. And the content of 1111 with Jenna is great and it needs to be seen by a wider audience. And I think memes could help.
Yes. I totally agree. I think that like especially for marketing your thing, if you just slap a good meme on it that's relatable to people and to your content, you get a chuckle out of people, and then it's like, yeah, they're you've already got them drawn in. They're curious.
But okay, well, we'll talk about it. I'll
Yeah.
let. So, am I keeping you up?
No, you're fine.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you guys usually like, do you like whittle on the back porch or Sunday night? I mean, are they inside like ready? Like, are you guys, are there instruments all over the house?
Oh yeah, there are a good number of instruments. We have a drum kit, John Hay, very knee-jerkingly bought a vintage Ludwig drum kit and set it up in the living room.
Cool.
Yeah, it was great. And then we have like a guitar rack with a bunch of guitars on it, and microphones and basses and all sorts of stuff. It's awesome.
And if I were to go to YouTube, could I find you?
Yeah, you can find the episodes that we did, and I can send you the links to those.
What you
And
can do after, since you can't get on now, after the show is over,
yes,
you can go on and add any of that stuff.
yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, very cool.
Well, will you come back?
Sure, I can come back.
Okay. But if you add it here, there's nobody else on here except you and I. So
Yes.
that's why you have to
Yeah.
just go on Facebook for like 2 minutes.
Yes. No, I totally can. I would be posting it in there, but Facebook wasn't letting me on earlier.
Yeah,
It was being,
I
but
don't know.
it's okay.
I
I
don't.
will, I
Oh,
will,
but William also he posted something, but about the Blue Dreamers. So the Blue Dreamers is a band you're performing with?
they are a band that yes, I will perform with the members of the Blue Dreamers. Not as the Blue Dreamers, but I will perform shows with them, sure. And we have just recorded a few episodes of a series that they started doing called An Ode to the Greats. And the idea behind it was that they would take some of their favorite albums of all time and do an ode to the artist whose album it is. So the first one we did Ray Price's Nightlife, which was really fun. That was awesome. That was one of the first times that I ever like really tried to do country, and it was great. It was really fun. Um, and then we did Magic Sam, Black Magic. That's how
William.
Bill.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. Hmm.
So do you sing a cappella?
Um, sure. I was in an a cappella group in college. We were called the Wool Sox.
The
Uh,
wool socks?
the Wool Sox. Yeah, that was the guys were the Wool Sox, and the ladies were lipstick on your collar.
That's fun.
But yeah, it was good. It was
Can
fun.
you sing us a little
Hello.
cappella type vibe thing? Just a little.
Let's see. Um,
Mary
let
had
me
a little lamb, twinkle, twinkle, little star. Blue suede.
something
What'd you
simple.
call it? Blue what?
Blue suede shoes.
But when you were a kid?
Oh, blue smade shoes.
Blue
Yeah.
suede shoes.
Uh-huh. The
Little
blue
blue
smade
suede shoes,
shoes.
maybe?
Yeah, that was fun. Oh my gosh. Um, let me see. Let me see what I can do for you.
Okay.
Okay. When the evening sun goes down, you will find me hanging round. Whoa, the nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. That was the Ray. That's the first song off of the Ray Price that we.
Wow. Do you go way down? Wow.
Right.
That was fabulous.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, my Rob asked if you have good neighbors. Do you have good neighbors?
Oh, we got great neighbors. Yeah,
They
they're
are
very
they
sweet.
musical?
I don't think so. One is an apartment complex, and everyone that we've met in there has been really sweet. And then the other neighbors, are not musical, but they're just sweet people. They have a dog, um, and plants out back that they tend to, and other things they do. Friendly neighborhood, neighborly things. Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Hmm.
Well, Benton, you were just an absolute pleasure. And
Thank you.
I,
Yes.
I know that your parents are super proud of you, and you have a whole crew of people right here that are going to be watching and waiting for you to come back on and checking out your stuff. Like I said, post whatever you want on the page.
Yeah.
Maybe by tonight, tomorrow, you might have 4 or 5 friends on Facebook.
Just maybe
They could just
with any
pick
luck.
all 11 people.
Yes.
Um, and yeah,
All 11 people.
all 11 people could become your friends.
Yeah.
You have a
Exactly.
fan. So you said earlier you do that other thing. You do Snapchat.
Yes, yeah, Snapchat. I'm a big fan of the Snapchat. I like it. It's a more like uh you just like take a picture and send it to someone and it lasts anywhere between 1 and 10 seconds. It's a fun outlet for like quick slapstick comedy that I enjoy a lot. It's nice to pull my friends' legs.
A musician friend of ours from Massachusetts by the name of Bill Winokur said, very interesting interview. Benton is going places. And I truly,
Ah,
truly, truly believe the same.
well, thank you. I really appreciate it. That means a lot. I
And
hope so too.
and Joanne says people still do Snapchat.
This
What
person does.
what's the next thing? What's going to happen next?
Oh my gosh, that's a great question. I need to get on that. I need to be coding away at the next great invention.
You
That
do.
yeah, I need to capitalize on it before it
Well,
happens.
let me know because 1111 wants to be a part of that. Wherever
Yes.
Benton is going, we want to follow. But you both
Hop on
are
board.
just amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And
Yeah.
I will see you soon and I will ask you the other questions.
Yes, yeah.
All right?
That sounds like a plan.
Cool. Anything else you want to say to the to your people that are here watching and listening?
Just thank you and I hope that y'all are doing well and looking out for yourselves and staying sane and staying safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming out and thanks for having me.
Thank you. I will see you soon. Benton Parker, everybody.
Thank
See
you.
ya.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
How cool. I know this is the long applause. That's the crazy. Oh, I was listening to James Taylor. Kind of reminds me of James Taylor. Um, William D. Lindemann, thank you very much for turning me on to one of the most refreshing, kind souled beings that I've come across in quite a long time. Really. Oh, I'm thrilled. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, I have to go figure out how I got here and how to turn off the I don't know what I did. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get back tomorrow, but if I'm not here right at 11:11 or 11:04, if I'm not here by 11:14, you'll know why. But I'm really happy. I know, so nice. Yes. Thank you. Well, William, round, huge round of applause. Thank you so much. Everyone else, thank you for being here. Mama Grace, thank you. Julie Luce, William, Rob, Carol, think of Carol, Bill Jones, Bill Winokur, Bill Lindemann, Patty, Joanne. Yeah, I didn't know. I've never. I think I did Snapchat for about like a day and a half, and I went, "What am I doing? I don't know. I'm not going to do Snapchat. I'm not going to do Snapchat." But when you're a meme person, I guess it makes a lot of sense. Carl Hess, thank you very much. All right, kids, it's Sunday night, and I loved it too. I loved it too. And it's still Sunday, and I'm going to jump off and go see if Lillian has torn anything else up. It's like once a year she goes mad, and she did. I'll post some photos of her destruction of the toilet paper. So again, thank you, Benton. I'm stuffed up. Benton Parker. And thank you all for being here. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow or the next day or the day after that or tomorrow night or, we got a lot going on here on 1111. Beautiful thoughts. Bountiful words and a beaten heart. Huge hug. and heart hug. Have a fabulous night and a beautiful morning. And Mama Grace, I'll see you in a couple minutes, and everyone else. Mwah. Stay safe. Be nice. Stay healthy. Love hard. Really.